Hey, what's going on, team? So, we get this a lot in the nutritional coaching industry, and someone will normally say they'll want to lose, maybe 20, 30 pounds, and they'll generally say, hey, I just don't eat enough. And from a thermodynamic standpoint, they're dead wrong. If we don't eat enough, by definition, we're going to lose body fat. But let me tell you what I think that they are really meaning. Because we don't care about a number on a scale. We really don't. We care about our vibrancy, about our energy, about our skin complexion, how our clothes are fitting, and what we see in the mirror, right? None of that has to do with the scale. So when people say they're not eating enough, or you might not be eating enough because maybe you are chasing a number on a scale, here are 3 ways where we are not eating enough is probably giving us the look we don't want. First, all right, got some props here for you. When we don't eat enough micronutrients, vitamins, minerals, electrolytes, dietary fiber, let's use some common sense, all right? This leaf is robust, it's green, it's plush, it's nourished, okay? This leaf is getting enough vitamins, minerals, electrolytes to be a happy leaf. What happens when we don't eat enough micronutrients, vitamins, minerals, electrolytes, D3? We become this leaf, okay? This is an undernourished leaf that is not eating enough of certain substrates, okay? So forget the number on the scale. Which leaf do you want to be? Do you want to be nourished and vibrant and, my gosh, it's nice and soft and growing, or do you want to be this leaf? Okay, if you want to be this leaf, then continue to undereat on vitamins, minerals, electrolytes. All right. Second thing that we typically don't eat enough of: protein. Remember, we're going for a good, lean, toned, healthy, vibrant look, right? When we don't eat enough protein, we're drawing from this much of muscle tissue, okay, or myofibrils. All right. So how much is this much muscle tissue? Is that going to make me look young, vibrant, spry? This much muscle tissue, if I'm not eating enough protein, is not going to give me the look. It might give me the scale weight that I want, okay? Because this don't weigh them a lot. But here's the thing. Now let's say someone that is nourishing themselves with the micronutrients we just talked about and with enough protein. Wow, which one looks more robust, young, and vibrant and healthy than to you? You know what I'm saying? Like, which one of these would you want as your muscle tissue? Well, if you want to chase a number on a scale, then just continue to undereat on micronutrients and protein, and this will be your muscle tissue that you're sporting on the beach or wherever else, if you're even strong enough to get to the beach. All right? Get enough of the micronutrients, enough of the quality proteins, and you're going to be sporting this muscle tissue, and it's going to give you a lot leaner and more vibrant look. So make the choice here. Severe undereating, okay, particularly on protein, micronutrients, proper nourishment. All right, now I know what y'all might be thinking. You might be thinking, well, we're really just talking about calories, okay? We're really just talking about calories. So what happens when we severely undereat on calories? It's the same thing, okay? Here is, say, we're going to go back to this analogy. Here is my muscle tissue, all right? This is my muscle tissue without enough glucose to transport, or glycogen to transport water into it, without enough vitamins and minerals to, again, transport some water into this muscle. It's flaccid. This is going to make me look, with muscle tissues that are not full and vibrant, I'm going to look, for lack of better terms, like I have more body fat than I do. It's kind of like the iceberg analogy, all right? If you have an iceberg, all right, and you lower the water level around it, okay, that iceberg will look bigger. But if you take the water outside of the actual iceberg, okay, it's going to look flaccid and undernourished, even though the water level might be down. So check it out. When I eat enough calories, okay, particularly carbohydrates, we're just going to talk about enough calories, okay, I am now controlling inflammation in my body, omega-3s, okay, through my fatty acids. So if I'm eating enough of that and just enough calories in general, I didn't increase muscle mass here. Do you know what I mean? Unlike the other analogy, I didn't I didn't go from this to this. This is the same amount of muscle mass. This is just what a well-nourished, full muscle belly looks like. Okay, so which muscle belly do you want to have? Do you want to have the undernourished one, okay, sporting one of these, okay, because again, it's the same amount of tissue. The tissue is not changing in this example. The only thing that's changing is if I'm nourishing that tissue or not. So this is what your muscle bellies are looking like when they're full of water. Every gram of glycogen brings along 3 grams of water, actually 2.7 grams of water along with it. Okay, so when we're getting enough water, we're getting enough calories, the body is going to fill our muscles with glycogen and we're going to have this type of look. Now let's just say that there is a healthy layer of body fat on top of that. Okay, I want you to picture a healthy layer of body fat on top of this. Now, we're undernourished here. That body fat is going to look dimply, it's going to look cellulite, it's going to look a lot fatter than it really is. Now, I want you to think of some body fat covering this muscle belly right now, right? Okay? Now we nourish it. What is it doing? Is it's taking that healthy layer of body fat and it's thinning it out. It's pressing up against it, making it look like we have less fat. The number one thing that you want to do to look leaner is get more muscular, 100%, or nourish your muscle bellies where they're at. And you're just not going to get that from severe undereating or severe chronic undereating. So hopefully this makes sense for you. So we don't want to undereat on our micronutrients, vitamins, minerals, electrolytes. We don't want to undereat on our protein particularly, and we don't want to undereat on our total calories for long periods of time. There's probably a whole host of other reasons for that, but hopefully these 3 examples kind of make sense to you. So we want to look like this, we don't want to look like this. This is what we look like here when we undereat on micronutrients. This is what we look like when we are properly hydrated and properly filled with nutrients, okay? These are our muscle tissue and the size of it when we are undernourished on protein or not eating enough protein. This is our muscle tissue when we are eating enough protein. Here is the fullness of our muscle tissue when we're eating not enough calories. And this is what it is when it's a good nourished muscle tissue. Again, I made this point before, note that it's not any more tissue, it's the same amount of tissue. One is full, hydrated, nourished, one is not. Awesome, hopefully this makes sense. Y'all have a fantastic rest of your day.